Nightmare on Elm Street 3, The Dream Warriors, is my favorite Nightmare on Elm Street movie. That's my favorite one. Because with that movie, every time I watch it, it feels like even when Freddy is in your dreams, which is that's his strength, when he fights you in his dreams, you know, you have a chance. Because we got to see one of the kids become a wizard. You got to see one of the kids become very, very strong. You got to see one of the kids was able to pull out knives and fight back. And growing up as a kid watching that movie, I would always think, you know what? With my imagination, I think I could take Freddy without having to pull him out the dream world and fight him in reality. Because you take the kid who had the wizard powers, right? Well, once Freddy was able to defeat me as a wizard, well, number one, what I didn't like with the wizard dude, you had him from a distance. He had the lightning coming out his fingertips. Why are you getting all close on Freddy Cougar? That'll be the equivalent to Steph Curry draining threes, and then Steph Curry said, "Let me go in and try to dunk on somebody." No, that's not what you do. That's not what you do. That's not your strength, homie. And see, Freddy Krueger's his weapon, them knives. The closer you get to him, hey, it's in his favor. You know what I'm saying? It's just like if you fight Wolverine, man, and you want to keep him off of you. Now, if he find out something, figure out a way to counter that, that's one thing. But it's like, hey, man, you got to be patient. And then because you're a wizard, if he wants to counter that, you're a wizard. Create something else. Use your imagination. But see, what happened is that Freddy, Freddy tricked them, man. Each of the ones he fought, even the girl with the knives, he let them get their confidence boosted up, and then they become arrogant. They think they dominate him. No, you're not gonna dominate Freddy. You can beat him, but you're not gonna dominate him. But I still enjoy watching this movie. It's a very fun movie. The whole scene where he picked the girl up and and put her through the TV. I mean, what did he say? Welcome to prime time, female dog. I don't want to say that word, but also it brings back Nancy. And every time we see Nancy return on here, I'm always like, man, Nancy is back. But they bring her back to kill her. Sorry, spoiler alert. It's still worth watching the movie though. Then also you got Lawrence Fishburne, who at the time was going by the name of Larry Fishburne. You know what I'm saying? Same dude, brilliant actor. But I love this movie. Robert Englund does the thing once again as Freddy Krueger. Heather Langenkamp does the thing once again as Nancy. And we get to see Patricia Arquette, her character, Kristen. I love that character. And so it was one of those things where we see Nancy, she come in and she passed the torch to Kristen. And we get to see two final girls go at it with Freddy. And then Nancy making the ultimate sacrifice. And I'm not going to lie, in this movie, Nancy always reminded me of Rogue. And growing up, I used to think, you know what, man, if they ever do a live action X-Men movie, Heather Langenkamp should be Rogue. She was already Rogue. She looking like Rogue in Nightmare on Elm Street 3. But yeah, and the cover, I remember walking around in Blockbuster. I always love looking at the cover, the poster of Nightmare on Elm Street 3, The Dream Warriors. Because you see everybody with a weapon. And it's like, all right, they about to go take Freddy ass out. And that's the thing, when you're fighting against Freddy, you are a Dream Warrior. But, because see, in the first two, when Freddy would get in your dreams, you don't really see anybody really fighting back unless it's the final girl. Or in Nightmare on Elm Street 2, the final boy, the final dude. But in this one, like I say, man, it's always great to see people fighting back. And I think even in defeat, or even when you feel like all the chips are down and you going against a monster, man, let me tell you something. If it bleeds, you can kill it. Everything has a weakness. And watching this movie, it refreshes my mind on that. Because, Freddy is very intimidating, very scary. But also, you know what? It's okay to be scary. It's okay to be scared. Because even when you're scared, you can still bring the best out of yourself and fight him and defeat him. So that's what I loved about this movie. The only thing I wish they would have done, I wish they all could have intervened in each other's dreams and they could have jumped Freddy ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, with the wizard dude and the chick with the knives and stuff. You know, I wish they could have done that. But you know, all in all, it's a good movie. Oh, and Joey was a lucky son of a gun. You know what I'm saying? Joey, lucky son of a gun. And that dude there, man, Joey should have been dead. He should have been dead. I love Kincaid. Kincaid, man. Kincaid was strong, man. Kincaid reminded me of Hulk out there, you know, Luke Cage or something, you know. But I love this movie. It's a real good movie. I watch this movie every time it comes on TV. I own the DVD. I watch it sometimes throughout the year. Yes, I still have a DVD player. And I heard there's a rumor that DVD players are coming back. So I'm glad I kept mine. But anyway, share your thoughts. Let me know what y'all thought about Nightmare on Elm Street 3, The Dream Warriors.